Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Donna's Dreamworks. I'm back again today to make my sister's birthday card. I found this cute little paper pad at Hobby Lobby, and it is called Doodlebug Designs Incorporated. I think it's Hello Sunshine, and it's really, really cute. It's double-sided, and it has some solids. It has some stripes. It has some cute little cut-aparts that you can cut out. Some pretty florals, zigzag patterns, some more cutouts. And you see they're double-sided. There's a lot of prints on the back too. Really cute colors. It's a springtime theme, I guess, because these say spring and hello, flowers and sunshine and things like that. So, but it certainly does work for a lot of occasions. So that's what I'm going to use today. I also picked out another card sketch here, and I'm making it just a little bit different than this shows. This is an A2 size card. That's 4.5 by 4.25 by 5.5. I'm going to use a white card base, but see, this is showing this card as a portrait style, and because of the shape of my stamp that I'm going to put for my focal point, I'm going to be making it a landscape style card. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm starting off with a white card base. And again, that's 5.5 by 4.25. And I've picked out this cute print, floral print. But I'm going to start with a pretty green matte. That's a pretty shade of green. I do enjoy that green. So let's start with that. And we'll get that put down. Okay. And you can see I did put more paper on my mat. It was in such deplorable shape. The only problem when you do that is that now I have no numbers to go by. I have to keep pulling out a ruler. Now what I did to do these two little triangles here is I just made a 3.5 inch square and then cut it in half. And you kind of have to play by ear, and figure out which size you want to use. I tried a 4-inch one first, and that didn't seem to fit quite as nice. And it leaves a little bit of a border. Whoop. Sorry, I hit my tape gun right into my computer. Okay, so this is going to open this way. Now, the focal point is this little stamp here. I've made this stamp before, but it's cute. And it looks like two sisters maybe walking, and I'm going to color it up. I did stamp it. The stamp is by nobody. Let's see. It is by Great Impressions, and it's old. I mean, really old, but I don't know where I got it, to tell you the truth. Now, I did use VersaFine ink, and that's because if you look at the back of this stamp, if it will focus, I'm not sure you can see it. It's probably better down here in the light. You can see how intricate it is. I mean, there's such tiny little places, and the VersaFine to me gives a crisper image when you're working with such small amounts. Now, what I did is I stamped this, and I'm going to attach it to the green because that way I'll know what size to make that mat. So I can't really go by the sizes in the card sketch, nor can you actually, unless you're making the same size um, focal point as she did. There you go. So now we'll just get the trimmer out and trim a little edge around it. No, you can't quite see me. And there you go. And that will be like that. That's really cute. So what I'm going to attempt to do, without boring you to death, is get some color on these two little kids. I'm using Bic markers, but I've had some problems with them lately. I hope I've got enough that I haven't tried out. I really need to get some new markers. When they work very nicely. So it's thundering outside. I don't know if you hear it every so often. That's typical for this time of day here in Florida. It's a little after 4 in the afternoon. I was hoping to do this earlier today, but I just got tied up with, I'm working on that Pittsburgh Steelers wreath that I mentioned, and I'll show it to you probably tomorrow. I should be done. And I'm having difficulty with the sign. There's a sign on it from the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he also wanted a sign with a couple of names on it. Now, I love to craft, and I craft lots of things, but a painter I am not. And so I'm finding it difficult to, I've got to go out. I tried to make a stencil today, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to go out and get some vinyl and probably just cut the name with vinyl. I'm just going to give it a little bit of shading here with this dark green. And let's see, let's give her kind of a mustard shade in her shirt, maybe. And I guess the little girl, I'm the little girl, by the way. It's for my older sister. We'll pick up the pink from the flowers. And I hope I'm not boring it too much. Unfortunately, being left-handed, I have to be careful that I don't just put my hand over everything I'm trying to color. I'm just making little small circular strokes with these. It helps the alcohol ink to blend a little better and not leave lines. And let's see, let's give her a peach colored shirt. Oh, pink. And we'll give her the pink pockets to match her shirt. Okay. So far, so good. I'm going to continue coloring and get this put on the card. I'll see if I can get it done while you're here. And if not, I'll show you the finished product at the end. Like I said, this fortunately you don't have to color in between these lines. You'd never be able to get it done. Okay, I think I'll give this girl some brown here. And what I like to do sometimes with these curls is I really don't color the hair all the way. I just kind of follow the swirls and see how it looks, and if it doesn't, then I go back and color it again, and I don't like that, so I am going to color it all the way. I lied. I lied. Well, not really. I didn't intend to color it all the way. I just messed it up. So, actually, we're both blonde, but I think having a little contrast here will look better. Well, we used to both be blonde. We are still both blonde. However, we have a little help getting that way now. And I hope my yellow is going to work. I think my yellow was one of the ones that was drying up. Oh, it seems to be okay. Oh, good. We'll give her some blonde hair. And the next card I've got to make is going to be for my other sister, who had a total knee replacement yesterday. So we'll have to get her a get well card. And I think for that card, I'm going to maybe use some digital paper. And then after that, like I said, I have to finish this wreath that I have on order. And then I want to get started on some fall wreaths, because after next week, we'll be changing out decorations around here. I'm looking for a particular colored pencil, and I don't see it. I will have to go on a hunt. No, I don't see it. Okay, let me just finish up here. I'm going to use this lime green for the... I'm going to go back later. I can do this after I get it on the card. I'm going to go back later and do the flesh tones. I've not found a good... Well, she's got a little bow here. And she's got a little bow there. There we go. Okay, isn't that cute? Very cute. And like I said, I'll go back and put in the flesh tones, and it's going to be on the right in here in the center. And let's get this popped up. I'm not going to pop it up right now because I have to do a little bit more coloring on it, but it will be popped up. And then my sentiment will be, sisters are special. And when you open the card, it's going to say, especially you, happy birthday. So I will put a picture of the completed card at the end of this video, but I just wanted to get this out quick. I told you guys I'd be back again today, and I wanted to try and get this card put out, and I will be back again, if not tomorrow, the next day, and start our next project. And I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. It may be a mini album. or it may be some more cards. I'll talk with you later. Thanks for stopping by, and stop in again. See ya. Play nice now.